Alright, so something I want to show about the XT1A, it does come with a, it comes with, like, I guess this case, or sheath, or whatever you call it. And initially, when you look at it, it's like, hey, this is a pretty good sheath. You know, it has the option of actually, you know, quickly putting this on anything. And it has a back area where you can actually loop it. And that's pretty cool. And it has this D-ring. Hey, I can just hang it from somewhere. Looks pretty good. Reality is when you open this up, and let's say you put this backwards, which I think fits the best. You put this backwards here so that the tail actually fits a little better. But when you close it, it's like, hey, what happened to all this real estate here? This real estate of Velcro. You know, because before, when you take it out, they give it to you and it says, oh, hey, look, it closes all the way. It uses all the Velcro. You know, you put it in any other way, and then you close it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, now it just looks loose. So when I actually put this on my backpack, my front strap, and I brush up against something, it's really easy to take apart. Good idea, but hey, you know, make this a little longer. You know, don't go cheap. Anyway, hey, it's Klarus, but they are cheap. Well, most of them are. So, about this XT1A, just more in depth of this. Honestly, and this I said this in another video. This seems like it's more of a flood. It's a pretty good light. I actually like it. The functions, of course, it has a big button and a small button. So if you go to the big button, it's just momentary. Doesn't change. You click it all the way in, it stays on. This little button changes the power to medium and then to low. This low here, it's almost like a moonlight, and I use this mode a lot. The only thing is that I have to, in order to get to it, I have to cycle down. So if I'm in the dark and I know I have this light, I just feel for the button. Okay, this is the light I have. I just cover it, turn it on, and then cycle down. And that's it. Alright, so and as most of you know about the second button, this is just for an ultimate strobe. You just momentarily click on it, it's just momentary. You hold it in 3 seconds, it stays on, and then it goes into its different strobe. So it has a fast strobe and then it has a slow strobe, which is kind of cool because then you won't get used to just the fast strobe. Very simple use. I like this a lot. The clip hasn't scratched, but I don't like the fact that it moves around too much. I would actually like to remove this clip because look at this. This is the light. The clip is here. This much is in your pants. Then you have this fat, this good 1/3 of the size that's sticking out. And it's a small light. Now I understand for like something like, this Klarus, I understand that, hey, this light's pretty long, you have this much sticking out, but look at it. I mean, it's like, it's almost the same length sticking out of your pocket just for this little light. So that's something I don't really understand, don't really like. I actually like carrying this. This is probably a good, I would say a good light that you use indoors. This definitely does not reach across the street like some of these other lights. Actually, these two, they have the same reach, but I think the Phoenix is a little bit better just because the hot spot is a little bit more intense. As you can see, the Phoenix LD10 is actually much shorter, and the pocket clip is much deeper. So if you look at this pocket clip, and this is what you're dealing with. This much versus this much right here, which is like, you know, a thumb length. Not bad. For a good job on the LD10, but man, if they could just move this pocket clip, see all these little things that they make, even here, right here, make a pocket clip for up here. You know, you'd make a lot of customers happy. You'd make me happy. So that's something they need to improve on. They need to work on. They need to move this pocket clip up here. I could probably try to put it on here, but then I'd probably scratch it up. And, you know, I don't want to have those kinds of scratches. I want to have scratches where I drop it or something, or you know, beat somebody's head with this. You know, then I'd be like, yeah, that's mine, but not from a pocket clip. Anyway, I'm not sure what a budget light to you is. Some say, hey, anything under 60 is a budget light. To me, anything around 20 to 30 is a budget light, or less. I would say this is kind of like in the medium range. This did cost somewhere in between the 40 and I think between 40 and 70, depending on where you get it. I forgot where I got it. I forgot how much it was. This was another impulse buy. But using it with this sheath here, you can use it. If you really want to get deeper into the real estate for the Velcro, you got to put it in the reverse so that the tail end will actually sit a little better. And you know you'll get it in there because when you push hard, then hey, the button is activated. Okay, you know it's good. Man, I wish they really extended this sheath here. You know, at least down here. I mean, anyway, so that's my review of the Klarus XT1A. All of the lumens and all the dimensions. Yeah, not into that. I just show you all you really need to know is this thing is disappointing with the clip. So removing it is very easy, and I carry the light like this, and it's been very good. Using this outdoors for hiking, not a great idea for this light. If you want to get something that's more substantial, you want to get the XT1C or the XT2C, which takes the CR123 batteries. Otherwise, in comparison to the LD10, it's a pretty good light. I like the functions. I wish they could marry these two. They would take the functions of this light, put it in this body with this clip, and I'd rather use this head. So I don't mind the length of this, but man, if they could marry these two together, and I think they have. I think it's called a LD12, except the LD12 has the funky button on the side, and I don't like that. I want them to have two buttons. I wish every flashlight had this. XT1A might be worth buying. To me, would I get this again? And I pause on this because I don't know if I would actually get this again if I lost it. I would probably just get the CR123 version 2 so I can use the 18650 rechargeable. Nah, I probably wouldn't buy this one again. But I have it and I'm going to use it. And that's my review.